Hello, my name is Alina, and I am the co-founder of ZeroCoder. In our bootcamp, we teach aspiring entrepreneurs how to use the Bubble website builder to create and launch their startups. We invite the most talented graduates to join our team as developers. My journey in the world of startups began in 2018. At that time, I didn't possess programming skills, but I managed to get to grips with the basics. Bubble brought new ideas and opportunities to my work. Back then, the term no code was not yet widely known, but that didn't stop me from creating a successful marketplace using Bubble and integrating the Stripe payment system. This project helped our first client, the company Squares, attract venture capital investments and grow into a successful international business. Today, several years later, I am proud that our graduates have created over 300 websites and mobile applications for entrepreneurs around the world. We help make startup dreams come true by providing the tools and knowledge for their realization. In this course, I will share with you my knowledge and experience working with Bubble. We will start with a detailed description of Bubble, then move on to an overview of its editor, where you will learn about all the key tools and features. The culmination of the course will be our first practical lesson, in which we will create a training project based on a Figma layout together. This will allow you to see how design concepts come to life in a real application. Let's begin with the first module, where you will get acquainted with Bubble and learn about the opportunities it opens up for realizing your ideas. No-code is a software development approach that emphasizes the use of visual interfaces and drag-and-drop tools to create software applications without the need for traditional programming skills. This approach allows for a tenfold acceleration in application development, and large companies with existing custom applications can easily integrate ready-made functional interfaces. Bubble is the best no-code platform that enables you to create applications without needing to delve deeply into programming. Imagine that you are assembling a puzzle. Instead of drawing each piece by hand, Bubble offers you ready-made elements, blocks, that you simply place on your canvas to create your application. You don't need to worry about the complexities of code. Bubble automatically generates it for you. This means you work with tested code that has already been used in millions of other applications, ensuring its reliability and efficiency. Bubble offers a wide range of tools for visualizing your project. You can create designs, manage data, configure application logic, and even integrate various external services via APIs. All of this is available in a convenient visual editor where you can drag and drop elements, change their properties, and configure the interaction of your application's components. And before discussing the advantages of Bubble for launching startups, it is important to understand the concept of MVP. MVP is a version of a product with a minimal set of features sufficient to satisfy early users and gather feedback for future improvements. This is a key stage in startup development as it allows you to quickly test the idea in the market with minimal costs. Using Bubble to create an MVP, you can focus on developing the core features and design of your product without spending time and resources on technical details. This makes Bubble an ideal tool for quickly validating your business idea and further developing it based on real user feedback. When we talk about creating applications with Bubble, it's important to understand that it offers extensive possibilities, although it does have certain limitations. Let's consider how famous projects like Airbnb or Uber could evolve using no-code technologies. Starting with simple versions, these projects could effectively evolve using the flexibility of no-code platforms for rapid iteration and prototyping of new features without spending time on traditional programming. This would allow them to adapt faster to changing market demands and users. No-code platforms allow the creation of various types of applications, from marketplaces to AI-based solutions, and from social networks to financial services. This diversity becomes possible thanks to integration with various APIs and the use of plugins. For example, you can integrate payment systems or booking systems to create an online booking platform similar to Airbnb. Speaking of AI, no-code platforms can be used to create applications that include AI elements, such as chatbots. These chatbots can process requests and answer user questions, offering a personalized experience and increasing customer service efficiency. Every application on a no-code platform typically includes standard features such as user registration, authentication, database, password recovery, privacy settings, and conditional operators. For example, consider a food delivery application where the data structure includes profiles of users, customers, drivers, and restaurants. Using no-code technologies, you can also implement ideas in various niches, such as creating an application for tracking fitness activity. These applications can include features like tracking distance traveled, counting calories, creating individual training plans, and integrating with smartwatches or fitness bracelets. This demonstrates how no-code technologies can quickly turn an idea into a functional application, bypassing the difficulties associated with traditional coding. Bubble is a tool that allows you to build web applications without needing to write code. Think of it as a constructor where you can assemble various functional elements together to create something unique. But an important question is, how flexible and scalable can such an approach be? To understand the scalability of Bubble, let's imagine it in terms of different types of transport. Can Bubble be a truck capable of carrying heavy loads, or a passenger car for everyday tasks? Or perhaps it is more like a jet for ultra-fast operations? The answer depends on what you use Bubble for. If your goal is to create something comparable to Google Earth, Bubble might not be the best choice. Its infrastructural limitations may not allow for the realization of such a large-scale and complex project. However, for most startups and medium-sized projects, such as online marketplaces, educational platforms, or personal blogs, Bubble is an ideal solution. Here's why. Bubble provides a convenient and simple way to start working on your project, perfectly suited for those who are just beginning their journey in programming or want to quickly evaluate their idea. With it, you start with basic elements, gradually complicating the project by adding new features and components. Like a constructor, you build your application, adding block by block, achieving the desired complexity. A distinctive feature of Bubble is its flexibility in integrating with various services and APIs, significantly expanding your application's possibilities. Additionally, Bubble is well suited for scaling most projects. However, it should be noted that for very complex projects or those that require high computational power, a transition to more specialized platforms may be necessary. Bubble is a powerful and flexible tool for creating web applications. It is ideally suited for startups and medium-sized projects, but may be limited to very large or complex tasks. Your choice should depend on the specifics of your project and its scalability needs. Finally, let's understand what an application is. We all use them every day, but we don't always think about their structure and functionality. Applications are not just programs, they are entire worlds in our smartphones or computers, such as Facebook, Instagram, or Telegram. Each of them consists of key components. The first is the front end, or user interface. This is the part of the application you directly interact with. When you scroll through Instagram or send a message on WhatsApp, you are using the front end. Here, information changes based on your actions, status, or access rights. Next comes the UI, user interface. This is the design of the application, the layout of buttons, colors, and fonts. An example of such a convenient and intuitive design is Google. Everything here is created for maximum user convenience. Another important element is the back end. This is the hidden part that works behind the scenes. Here, your requests are processed and stored. For example, when you search for a video on YouTube, the back end is responsible for security, integration, and data processing. Equally important is the application architecture. This is how all these parts interact with each other. A good example is the complex architecture of large services like Amazon, where millions of requests are processed every second. And of course, application testing is important. Before an application reaches you, it undergoes numerous tests to ensure its reliability and error-free operation. Application development is a complex and multifaceted process combining technology, creativity, and understanding of user needs. Each stage has its key importance in creating a quality and effective product. Thus, we have come to the end of our first lesson in the no-code development course on the Bubble platform. Today, we learned about many important aspects, from the basic principles of no-code to specific functions and capabilities of Bubble. I hope this lesson was not only informative, but also inspiring for you. If you have any questions or encounter difficulties, remember that you are not alone. We invite you to join our community on Discord, where you can get support and advice from experienced developers and like-minded people. Also, if you liked the lesson, subscribe to our YouTube channel to not miss new materials that will help you on your journey in the world of no-code. In the next lesson, we will delve into the details of working with the Bubble editor, where you will learn to create functional and attractive user interfaces, step by step, turning your ideas into reality. Join us to continue learning and expand your possibilities in no-code development.